What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Are we good? YouTube, good morning. MFX members in the Zoom, what's up? Let's get this browser source quickly going and then we can start. Check where gold is, boys. That is crazy. My man, are you? I literally heard you guys from the other end of the house. It's you guys going on from the other end of the house. What did I miss? Okay, ready, sorted. Guys, let's get straight to the charts. I just want to get our markups done on GBP gold quickly. Go. I think now, if you were here yesterday, the day before, I think now you would understand why I said the price did not need to come back and reach this level. I'm sure everybody should understand right now. Big little learning curve there for you guys, you know? But yeah, guys, let's get in the charts and then we'll chat. Go. So looking at the weekly, boys, I'm not going to take too much data from that besides the fact that we've tapped 25, which you were speaking about. Now I actually have to go ahead and put in another QP level. Crazy, right? 25.50. I'm just going to do 25.75 because who knows where gold is going. This thing might just rip. So it's adding in an extra 2 QP levels. Right, let's go back to that daily, boys. So as you spoke about for the past 2 days, especially yesterday, and that's how we got yesterday's buys as well, is understanding the fact that because you've formed the support so high up to that resistance point, price did not need to come and retest the level. However, on Monday, it came and tested the wick resistance, or the wick support. Okay, tapped into that wick, closed weak bearish, and this sort of setup, like I explained yesterday, was the same setup that we took on Monday. Right? Yes, on Monday, where you have that weak bearish closure at resistance and your engulfing candle can be open as you then take the position, and we got that yesterday. So now seeing that price is closing above that level with the wick, immediately what I'm going to want to do today is close my eyes and buy. Reason being, we've now grabbed liquidity, we've closed above the resistance point. I'm going to anticipate that today's candle is going to go and fill yesterday's wick. I'm not selling today. I can't see myself sell today. Okay, so what I'm going to do first and foremost is just mark in the current daily high, because I'm going to anticipate that the re-break of those highs. I am unmuted, right? Okay. I would understand the re-break of the highs, then put me in a position where I'll anticipate that we're going to wick fill the previous. So current daily high, slotted that in. 4 hour, let's go. Okay, there's going to be 2 zones on my 4 hour, and that's about it. So the first one is going to be the current 4 hour resistance that is formed right here, which is at that current daily high. Do you guys see that? That's going to be my first. I'll add 3 levels just for go. And I'll add another 4 level right here. Can you guys see that level there? So instead of having it like this, where I can use that wick to be filled, so I can use that data if I am selling today, I'd rather than just slot it like that, okay, and use this as a wick fill in the future, okay. That's all I need for my 4 hour zones. Why I'm not going to add in that zone there is because QP is going to be the first petrol station stop. Once I get there, I need to refill and obviously continue. Okay, 30 minute, got my zone already. So today we're only using 2 zones, boys. I'm just going to tweak that to that. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not adding any other zones. I can obviously have my zone there, but there's no point because my target's going to be QP. And then I would look for cells beneath that area. Okay, so let me explain to you why. And let's start confluence building. Those are my zones. The structure is still the same. Overall bullish on gold. It's one of those days where if I break this resistance, I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to buy it. Okay, let's build resistance for the cells. then resistance. Let's build confluences for the sells and then start building confluences for the buy. So on the sell side of life, boys, my understanding is going to be that if I'm going to go ahead and re-break the current daily lows, that's going to be starting to trade beneath yesterday's bodily close. Okay, that's going to give you the idea that we are failing to continue with the bullish momentum, and then essentially what we are doing is we might just form this sort of resistance range like that. Okay, then on that 4 hour, what I'm also seeing is I'm going to see two ranges. So it's going to be range 1 right there, and it's going to be range 2 right there. In hindsight, this is making higher highs and higher lows to continue to drive, which tells me if it's going to fail to continue pushing and trades beneath that, that's going to sell off. Then I'm going to use my range 1 as my guide. So all I'm going to then do is understand that to the left hand side I've got this beautiful range right there. All I'm going to do is mimic it to the right hand side, which means that the current support that we are at right now, which is there, if we are to break that, it's going to turn this into resistance, which is there, right? Which means that from that resistance, I'll then sell it down to the quarter pip. And then essentially what is happening on that 4 hour is we're just jotting back into the previous range. You with me? Into that previous range. Okay? For something like that. Then this will then just be seen as a liquidity grab. And I'm fine with that. When the price continues to go further down, I'm not really too phased, because all we're going to be doing is trading from that zone to that zone. Simple as that. Okay? Then on that 30-minute, what I want to see is going to be a type 3 setup, which is going to be the closure beneath a level like this, right? For something like that, I obviously want a nearby resistance on that 5-minute, 15-minute grab of liquidity. As it flips, we then look to execute those sell positions like that. Boom, stop loss above the area wherever it is, targeting the quarter pip. Okay, that is my idea on the sell side of things. Okay, that is if we can't continue the pressure we have now. Now on the buy side of things, I'm for the buys today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit biased today, and I prefer the buys. Okay, so the idea is going to be what I mentioned as we jumped on the stream, with price closing above that level of resistance on the daily with the retracement that I needed. It was a shallow retracement tapping into that liquidity zone right there. It did not need to come back on the Tuesday. The Monday gave away the trade. That's how we got to yesterday's trade so easily. Then we got the closure on Tuesday, which is now yesterday, with a large wick. Today, all we're going to do is look to anticipate that the candlestick anatomy that has the candles creating higher highs and higher lows will continue. Okay, so all we want to see is that this current candle re-breaks its high to fill the top of the wick. That's all I want to see on the daily. Okay, then on that 4 hour, what I'm also going to anticipate is that you are trading above the resistance. So technically what is happening is this. So you've got the push, the pull, the push. There's my pull right now. I'm at that pull. What's going to happen next? The drive, right? So we've got the push, the pull, the push, the pull. What's going to happen next? The drive, right? That is going to be that. Okay? So this is what I'm going to be looking for, boys. It's as simple as that. I'm going to be looking for closures above the level on that 30-minute, as you are in a 30-minute range. Okay? You're in a 30-minute range. All I'm going to wait for is closure above, a retest, and a drive. Now, just to clarify things right now, a type 1 I can't take in consolidation. Okay, so it has to be a type 4. Guys, get that? Type 1 is not available in the setup, even though you're overall bullish. Only a type 4. Reason being, the rules state that type 1s need to create higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs within candlestick anatomy. Price needs to make continuation towards that resistance. Price also needs to have consecutive candles, and then we take it at the break. Unfortunately, that isn't the case in consolidation. Now, why this is so important for me is because when we're in consolidation, we need that confirmation saying that price is going to go up or down outside of the zone. That's why you need to understand that let's have a look. Let's say this was the zone there. Right? Do you see how many times the wicks has surpassed these levels? Do you see that? The wicks surpassed the levels, which means that if I had done type 1s in that, you would have possibly gotten stopped out. So for the reason for type 4 is that you have the confirmation that price is actually outside of the box. Once price is outside of the box, then it gives the confirmation that price could obviously continue in that said direction. A type 1 gives us the idea that we have so much momentum that there's not going to be time for price to retest. That's the idea there. So type 1 is going to look something like this. That's a type 1. Because you see how it's making high highs and high lows of the candlestick. That to me, there's a resistance. There you take your breakout there, boom, money. Dude, that's the idea. Okay? YouTube there just got a little bit of insight as to how I see my times. Okay? So in this case, boys, because we are consolidating, honestly, everybody in YouTube needs to get the idea, and the MFX guys actually, you need to get the idea that you're never going to miss it. I promise you, in trading, if you have a strategy and you have rules, I promise you, you're not missing any moves. It's either setting up for you to take the trade, or it doesn't meet your requirements. So there's no such thing as a missed move. So in today's example, if this dude decides to run a million pips without confirming, etc., etc., I'm not going to feel FOMO because it's not my plan, it's not my strategy. Okay? So the plan today is to look for type 4s. It's as simple as a closure above that level like that. If we can get closure above this level, guys, we should see a beautiful trade. Tap back in, grab a liquidity and price to flip and drive. And then you have a beautiful type 4 that has confirmation within its own structure. Nothing's different. And then your setups will look something like that. Stop loss for something like that. And you're targeting the quarter. That's all you want. All I want is quarter pip. I'm not too phased about the highs. Just get me to quarter pip and I am sharp. Okay? Only thing that I'm going to mention with these buys this morning is the fact that if we look at how this structure has formed here, okay, so we've got this resistance point, right? We then have a push, however price sits there. You see that range, which means that when I take that position, I'm gonna be trading to that regardless. That's the only thing. Okay, so what I want to do is understand that I would prefer, this is another reason why I want a type 4, because I prefer that price taps into that and rejects, closes that, because in essentially what's happening is I'm trading support to resistance, support to resistance. So all I'm trying to do is then get into another range sort of vibe. So what I want to do is get that price to trade above, hold that support for a bit and then drive, hold the support and then drive. Okay, so for me personally, boys, I like the buys today. The sells can happen for sure. However, this is Miles wants to buy. I'm biased, I'm not gonna lie, today I'm biased. The setup is there, the price action is there, the structure is there, everything is leading to the buys. But obviously I need to trade what I see and not what I think. So as usual, just gonna be patient and wait for it. So at the moment, boys, this is gonna be my no trade range. This will be aggressive sells because it's against my structure, but it totally makes sense. So we have our rules for that. And then up here, ladies and gentlemen, will be my safe buys for the morning. All we gotta do now is wait for price. And this is my analysis on gold. Straightforward. Okay, everybody get it? Everybody understand? Cool, let's move on. GJ, what do you have on the cards for us today? So, Darren's favorite pair. Let's see what's happening. Okay, on that daily, there is a bottom wick. Mark Warby. Mark Warby. We need to get some glasses for Darren. Okay, guys, let's see what's happening. To the left hand side, we do have that range on that daily. Do you guys see that? Which is pretty much at that same area price is right now. Okay. However, if we look at the structure of these candles, is price not printing lower lows and lower highs? 100%. But the problem is, look how that daily closed. That daily closed Maribozu within liquidity, right? Then the current day giving me the wick down, in my eyes, that's price grabbing liquidity to do the reversal. So also on GJ, I'm kind of feeling that we can press back to these highs, and then essentially what we then have is a range low and a range high. That's what I want to anticipate. However, if it's going to re-break its current low, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell it. So that's the first thing that I want to do over there. mark in that current daily low, because this could also be the lower time frame retest before a drop. But let me just get a bit deeper into this. Current daily low, 4 hour. GJ actually has a very nice structure right now, I'm not gonna lie. So on that 4 hour GJ, boys, you are making high highs and high lows in the structure. However, you are in a microstructure that is bullish. Overall, you are still bearish, which means that any floor that it makes and it breaks, I want to sell for sure. Okay, so what I'm currently seeing is that you are in a 4 hour support level with your resistance area. There's going to be sells down there, and then we'll buy it up there. I can't buy it at this quarter pip zone. It might be a bit too tight, but let me get a bit deeper and then give you my proper conclusion. But at the moment, there's my 4 hour demand level right there, and I really like the ideas of sales. I'm not gonna lie. Why? Because at the left hand side we've got a resistance, I've got a support. So essentially, if I break that low, it's going to be trading from resistance to support. So from resistance to that level of support. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, but let's just get the other zones in quickly. There's actually an earlier setup on gold. Oh, GG, I can see right now. So this, I'm just going to tweak to those highs. 30-minute zone, I'm going to slot in right over there. And then right over there. So GJ has obviously more zones than gold, just because GJ is more choppier. Okay, these are my levels on GJ for the day. I just want to tweak them. Tweak them like that. Go, let's get to work. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do on GJ? Okay, looking at the daily, as I mentioned, guys, so this is going to be my buy scenario. Okay, I always give you guys two sides of the story. Okay, so looking at the buy scenario, guys, yes, you are overall bearish. However, this could be GJ's road to recovery. If we look to the left hand side, we have a Mariposa candle closing within liquidity right now. Today's candle then drops, breaks those lows, and then immediately starts to reject. What is that showing me? It's starting to show me there's a loss of sellers in the market. The buyers are testing off for that support level. Price can continue to drive on that daily. Okay, where would that daily targets be? That daily targets would be 191941 for sure. Because essentially what you're then doing to the left hand side is, yes, you're overall bearish, I get it, but if you look at market structure, support level right there, got resistance right there. Essentially what price is doing is this. That's what it's doing. Okay, so use that to my advantage by understanding that I've got resistance there. This is price driving, retesting, driving, retesting. Where's that push? You with me? So in the buy side of things, I can take that into consideration and use it to my advantage. If I look to the left hand side, do I not have equal 4 hour lows that was tested right now? I do. There's the level right there. Whoa, why is it doing this? There's the level right there. Okay, price rejected. Where's it going? Probably there. Why? Because that is the high, that is the low. What is this? This is a range. Okay, which means that if it's a range and we are micro bullish at the moment, we can literally see it. Where's price going to push to? Price going to push to there. So where will targets be once they get closed above QP? 190600 as well as 191202, around there. Okay, so that's the buy side of things. The 4 hours also creating high highs and high lows in the anatomy of the candles. Then popping down to that 30-minute, I then see we have a beautiful consolidation area. However, that area is slowly making higher highs and higher lows. You have London open in about 5 minutes. So technically what I want to see right now is hourly close above the level. I understand that this also could be price grabbing liquidity, so I'm aware of that. Then I've got a 15-minute zone right here. So this is going to be the way we're going to play today if you are buying. We need to see price closing above this 15 minute level, and once we can get that, the setup's going to look something like this, where price will then close above, such as that, the wick, because we have wicks obviously. Next one, open up, tap in, and start driving to the upside. Do note it is a bit of a bumpy ride on the left hand side, so you might experience some turbulence, but that is okay. Then we look for the long position for something like that. Stop loss will be beneath the structural lows to target the highs for 46 pips, and that is how I'll get in on the buys. Straightforward, right? Okay. However, just want to mention this because I'm going to use this as a confluence for my sales, is that you are at QP. You are at a strong liquidity area. Okay, just take that into consideration. Let's see how we could sell the pair. Selling the pair would understand that the overall structure is bearish. No matter what, the structure is bearish on the pair. Okay, so if I'm going to understand that the structure is bearish on the pair, any support within the structure that is broken, I'm going to use that to sell. Okay, if I look at the current candles, what I mentioned on the bullish side of things, I will then use to my advantage if I have to sell, which means that we've already made a low that broke yesterday's low. Okay, if I am to break that low again, that's going to show me that yes, it rejected it, grabbed liquidity, but it tested the quarter pip, and a rebreak of the low is going to show me that we can't hold that level. Price is not holding the level, price has the liquidity to continue driving down. So that's why I popped in current daily low there, because I'm going to anticipate the flip of the current daily low. It's going to take me back to the liquidity level where we have came from. On that 4 hour, you have a beautiful strong support level, just like the confluence I used for the buys. You have a beautiful support level there. Price should not break it, which means that if price is going to break it, it's going to give me 4 hour engulfings along the way down, and it's going to set that up as a resistance. Once it sets it up as a resistance, I trade it down to the support, and I have a setup that looks like that. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. Okay, so that would be the idea there. Then on that 30 minute, all I pretty much want to see is understanding that the buy is going to be type 3s, however the sells is going to be type 4s. So what I want to see is price closing okay, I'm going to show you this now, but there's going to be a way we can get in earlier as well. I need to see price close I need to see price close beneath the level here, guys, in the chat. And I just want to test your brain today in the chat on MFX, in the Zoom, and on YouTube. At which price point can I sell this? Because there's going to be an earlier sell. At which price point can I sell it? Let me know. Besides this one, because this is going to be the late entry. Where's the early entry along the way? Give me the price number. Let's see if you guys can spot that. So anyways, so the type 4 will happen around here. Closure beneath, tap in, grab liquidity, and obviously price to continue to drive to the downside. The setup will be like that. Stop above, targeting the lows. Okay, I need a number. I can't look at candles. I need a number. Give me the price number where we can sell it earlier before I say it. I just want to know that you guys are actually picking up these tips and you aren't just here listening.
189, 266.
Too late. 189,534. Okay, 189,600. Charles, Brandon, Gina, yeah, spot on. Spot on. Jordan below the bullish engulfing that broke the current. Yes, Jordan also spot on. Yeah, 100%. 100%, boys. So that is how I'll do an early type 4. As I've mentioned, we have the oval structure bearish, which means that every support I see, I will look to shorten, right? As price approaches that area, I then simply look for a break of support. Okay, you know what? It's too late. It's not the right zone. It's not the right zone, boys. Why? Because we have just formed, check this out, Fang tips, ne? Fang tips. So, we have just formed a support level there, okay? If I pop up now with no bottom wick, and this current candle, check this out, this current candle flips bearish and closes engulfing there. Okay? Because the wick will look like that. I'll sell it here already. Okay. I'll sell it there already. So in opposed to me waiting for it to get back down there, because I've now just formed a support, if we can start trading beneath the level, I'm gonna sell it. Okay. That's how I'll get it earlier. I really like that. Okay. However, with price open right now, we have no bottom wick. We are breaking the highs though, so if we get closures above, we're buying. But I just wanted to show you guys where we can get in on the sales. Okay. There's nothing I can do with a candle that has no bottom wick and that's just open. This is market open. Okay. Does everybody understand that? Let me just pop in here. There's going to be no trade range everywhere we can trade today. But both positions will be aggressive just because it's at the QP zone. Go. But you guys did everybody see that idea of that reversal? Like, you guys, oh, I know, Bevan got it, Charles got it, everybody got it. We all get it, right? You understand how we could reverse and where I could sell it. So yeah, boys, this is gonna be my analysis on both the pairs. I feel like both of them is very straightforward. I like both of them as well. So whichever one arises first is the one I'm going to take. So drop a W in the chat if you understand today's breakdown of the charts on both pairs. Let me know and let's see which one we are grabbing this morning. I don't even think I said good morning, but I just wanted to get into the charts. Charles, Gino, Yannette, Uncle Robs, Ilse, Mark, Chad, Elaine, Zeke, Deepak, Two Smoke, Sibusiso. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Morning, get it. GJ is bullish for you. You might want to just double check that that structure, Deepak. Might want to just check your structure, broski. But if that's what you see, 100%. Because GJ is bearish. GJ is definitely bearish overall. I just want to have these alerts there just in case price does get out. Okay, there's nothing we can do on GJ. No bottom wick. However, it is tapping into liquidity zone on the left hand side, so let's see the reaction that price gets off of that. So yeah, nothing on the news front as of actually today. But while we're here, boys, let's hit that like button, let's hit that subscribe button, let's run it up. I think we're nearing 1230 subs. We're almost there. Let's check this. Go. 5 minutes into the London. Not really much happening on Goldilocks, but GJ came straight out the gates with violence. So let's see what the plan is here. I'm not gonna lie. After that, I like the idea of selling it at that QP zone. That would have then caught out a lot of people. And then obviously if it just drives, something I can do about it until it reaches the level 190606. And here I definitely need an engulfing before I can sell it or do anything. Okay, there's a low being created as we anticipated. All I want to see now is one of two things. Okay, so this is going to be a very crucial point of the trade right now. Okay, we've just formed the low, which means that how this candle closes is going to be very important. Sorry, if it's going to come back and engulf the way I'm anticipating right now, because this candle opened up, popped up, grabbed liquidity. Look to the left hand side. Just look to the left. Do you see that? Can you guys visually see that? It's liquidity zone to the left hand side, right? So if we're gonna get flip bearish now and start engulfing, boys, that's a solid trade. That's a solid trade I'll take with my eyes closed. Because then I have the large wick of rejection. I have an engulfing candle that closes beneath the level. My structure, Jesus, is bearish. My structure is bearish. So close beneath that support level. All I'm gonna wait to do is then see price tap in, grab liquidity, and drive down to the nearest support. Okay. That will be seen as price grab liquidity, price to pop down, boom, deep hit. Okay. Then on the contrary, with price now tapping into liquidity, if it is to now reject this liquidity level and start closing back above, I'm going to do a wick fill on the candle. So say for example, we open up, grab liquidity, very cool, very nice. Then the candle closes, after it pops back down, it closes something like this. Let me just make sure it's blue. And has a wick like this. It's more an indecision candle than anything else, but it's closing with conviction above the level. The next candle, I'm going to wait to tap into that quarter pip, and as it flips on the body, I'm going to use that as a wick fill. Okay? So the setup will then look like this, with anticipation that will continue driving. Okay, that will be the setup. You're targeting the wick, and then the highs. Okay, so that's the play right now. So wherever this candle goes, if I can get one of my closures, I literally have GJ in a chokehold right now. I'm just waiting for it to submit. So one of the two. We've got closure in the next 6 minutes. Let's see if we can get that set up. Okay. Engulfing, then sell it the same as yesterday's trade then? Kind of, yes. Yeah, just the opposite way. Yeah, similar, you're right. So I was just trying to register how yesterday's trade looked. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Except the only difference is, what type was yesterday's trade? Oh, so yeah, they're both gonna be type 4s, yeah. Yeah, they're both be type 4s. So it'll be the same as yesterday's trade. This I would say is a bit more advanced because it's in such a choppy area, but the idea is the same. Please send journal after today's trade. I shall do so, my good sir. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that sub. Asmad or so now it's gotta wait, boys. Now we just have to be patient and wait. GJ's starting to come to table. The setup's starting to look better. I think we can start trading GJ again. It's starting to look better again. Now we have two emotions going on. Darren is shouting and Yanet's saying yay. Wizard of Oz. Can I see that mark up there, Mr. Bevan? This chicken is chicken. Gold? Perfect. Nice and clean, I like it. Yep, perfect. Perfect stuff, man. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's see what's gonna happen. We don't have direction yet. We're still in that zone. I think on this 15, you know what I prefer? No, actually it's fine now. I wouldn't want that. If I am to buy, I want it to close above. Not gonna lie though, on GJ I prefer the sells. Sells just make a lot more sense. The buys make sense, but not as much as the sells. Be crazy if this candle could close bearish 30 beneath there. Ooh, that would be a prime setup. Like, we don't take it on this 15, we rather take it on the 30 close. So we actually wanted to press a bit, because the thing is, we wanted to press so that it can surpass the body resistance slash support 189833. Wanted to surpass that and get our candle on the 30 to close like that, so that when we take the trade, it does something like that, you know? Yeah. I was bullish because look at JPY futures, it got rejected from its resistance and now dropping down. Okay. I don't look at confluence pairs, brother. I trade the chart that I see, and yeah. But if that's your strategy, broski, and it's working for you, go for it. As long as it's working for you, that's the main thing. If you use it as a confluence in your journal and it works, then 100%. JPY futures and GJ are connected, right? Brother, even the dollar index is connected to gold. Does that determine where I see where gold goes? No. I don't use any confluences. Look, you can use it, but it's not as, what's the word I want to use? It's not as accurate, man. I think that's not, I won't say accurate. It's just not as, what's the word I'm looking for? I just don't use it. Like, I used it before. That's why I can speak about this. I've literally done it all. I've done DXY. I've done the JPY. I've done all of that. You don't need those things. Sure, they can assist you, but you don't need it. So for me, the less I need to use as a confluence outside of the actual pair that I'm trading, the better. I think we've taken out of the 100 and what is that? Out of the 112 wins, I'm sure 80% of those trades was gold, and I promise you I never used any sort of external information for those wins. Guys, all you need is your technicals in front of you on the chart. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Because now the thing is, you have a solid setup on GJ. Let me use gold for example, so nobody feels like I'm touching them. We have a perfect setup on gold. We don't use the DXY. We take it. Next day we take it, we lose. Then the following day we involve the DXY, and we then use it. Now we think, yo, the DXY is so cool. Then we use it for the rest of the year, and it just fucks us over the whole time, because now we're missing trades the whole time. I've seen it, because I was that trader also. I need the DXY to trade gold. You don't need it. It's cool to see the judgment, I guess, but you don't need it day-to-day trading. Remember, the way we trading, I think it would also be a bit more beneficial if you're a swing trader, but the way I trade, I'm a momentum trader. So I trade what I see in front of the chart now. I'm actually a little bit more of a scalper than I am a day trader. But I'm not a scalper though. I still use the entire day trading methodology behind it. But my thing over the years of me trading, I've tried everything. And the conclusion that I came to in my personal capacity was, I don't need an indicator. I don't need Fibonacci. I don't need any sort of concept. I don't need any external force. I don't need to know that the yen is trending now because of this, that. I don't give a flying monkey. I don't care. I trade what I see because of technical reasoning. And it gives me the 86% win rate that we currently have for the year. And yeah, that's just my take. Can you look at 6J? What? The only 6J I know is the size of a rim. What is a 6J? Those correlations are like moving averages, lagging vibes. Yeah, that's the thing when it lags. The thing is also, like, for a lot of new traders, they think that using this and using that can maybe fix your trading. It's not. I promise you, what will fix your trading on a technical perspective is understanding the crux of market structure, candlestick anatomy, etc. That's what will help you trade. Not thinking, oh no, you know what, I'm losing because I'm missing the DXY. That's not why you're losing. I'm losing because I need a fib level. No, it's not that. I'm losing because I'm not using my SMA. No, it's not that. I'm losing because I'm not using pivots. No, it's not that, bro. It's not that. You're not understanding the crux of the market. Because then how am I and not even my members, 80% of traders out there only using price action and they successful? Because people need to understand that trading, you do not need to overcomplicate. The cleaner you keep your charts, the cleaner your understanding is, bro, you're good. For example, now, how did I understand that the candle was going to turn bearish? I promise you, I don't ever wander under this table. How did I understand that? Because I understand the candlestick anatomy behind it. I understand the market structure behind it. How did we catch yesterday's trade? How? It's by understanding market structure and candlestick anatomy. That's all yesterday's trade was. We literally read the candle yesterday. On gold, yesterday's buy, we read the candle that was exactly the same as Monday's bearish candle. That's all we did. We understood that as it breaks higher, we're going to buy. How? There's no indicator, there's no nothing that told us that, but look at the move. Boom. Absolutely slaughtered yesterday. Yeah, so even with the GJ trade that we took, that ran, it actually ran further than our target, which was 43. How did we understand that? It's all just market structure. So I think the best thing, whether you're a new trader or a trader that's been trading for 10 years, the best thing you can do is just educate yourself on market structure and candlestick anatomy. Once you have those two allies on lock, I promise your trading is going to be 80% there. Oh, GJ never came back to entry yesterday? Damn. Wild. How did we get that? Market structure, candlestick anatomy. Because I was like, yo, in my first year of trading, I thought I was missing something. Like I'm missing an indicator or I'm missing something. It wasn't that. It really wasn't that. It was me not understanding what markets is doing. So that really helped me a lot, guys. So I would highly recommend that wherever you are in your trading career, that you, and if, let's say for example you're 5 years in, don't be afraid to be a student again and humble yourself and just go learn the proper foundation. And then if you're new, get your foundation done properly in the beginning. It's going to save yourself so much money. I only use 4 indicators. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jordan. You know what's also nice about them not using indicators, all those things? You can't blame them. And you know, you'll have to find yourself accountable for your losses, because you can clearly say, oh no, I lost a trade because the SMA did this and the EMA did that, and you know what I mean? Like, you're not finding yourself accountable for you getting the trade wrong, which you have to be accountable for yourself, because that's the only way you can move forward. Because there's nothing wrong with losing. It's normal. You have to lose. You can be a trader for 50 years. I can guarantee you there's no trade in the world that's going to have 100% win rate. That's impossible. So by removing those things, you find yourself accountable for it. Oh no, I lost the trade because I read the Fibonacci percentage wrong. That was also a big part in my journey that I had to take, was just finding myself accountable for the losses. Once you find yourself, that's why I do accountability with my students, and I'm hard on them, because you need to be accountable. Because not that there's a rush, there's no rush to becoming profitable, but you don't want to waste your time when you can see the problem in front of you. When the fair value gap isn't fair. Guys, 30-minute close beneath the zone, I'm gonna sell it, okay? The condition that I'm gonna put on the sale is that it needs to be beneath. It has to. 189,285. Why? I'm gonna ask you guys, why do I have to sell beneath 189,825 if I'm selling? Why? Do you think you guys can maybe answer that? Well done, Zamaleki. Yes, but a bit more than that. There's no right or wrong answer, but there is something I am looking for. Very nice, Zama. Very nice, sir. 189,828. There's something happening there. I'll give you a clue to do the candles. It's not the wick. Yeah. What you say, the fair value gap. in alignment with your SMC levels and your ITC levels. I got you. Okay, the answer is the candlestick support. So someone said that. I saw someone. Broke support. But you see, this candlestick resistance would have been the problem. That's gonna be the problem. I need price to get beneath it. I don't know if someone said that. Maybe I missed it. But we gotta wait, man. We gotta wait. Charles, how do I get Norton to stop popping up? No, the close below just needs to be beneath this liquidity zone right now. I actually need to adjust it because it's not on the exact point I want. The support just needs to close beneath, but my entry has to come below 189,828. Must. So the entry must be like somewhere like there. Has to. Stop. Stop's gonna be small. 23 odd pips around there. Damn, that's really small. Targeting 10. Then 14.5. I'd rather do 10 and 22. Yeah? 10 and 22. It's gonna be first TPs. So closure for me, as long as it closes beneath that, like engulfing, I'm happy. The entry though, the entry is very important. Delete it? How did it even get on the PC? That's my thing. Who put Norton on my PC? Okay, we're breaking the level, but like I said, we need the closure. Oh. Because I was wondering how it got there because I never installed it. One minute. One minute. We want something like this, boys. Okay, that entry is going to be 189,814. Just wait for confirmation, okay? Need the close below. No close below, no trade. Okay, didn't get the close below. Nothing I can do about that because it's bearish in liquidity, which means it can still drive up. Confirmations is what we need, man. Now I need to wait at least 15 minutes. So with that being said, I'll be back in a couple. Okay.
It's me versus me. It's you and I. The time is now. It's do or die. I chose my path. No choosing sides. I'll take what comes. Hit for the ride. That guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. Yeah, yeah, I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. I'm that guy. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should.
Okay, we're back. Price still just sitting here. Gold also just same area pretty much. Okay, we have to wait for a 15 close, which is going to come in the next 7 minutes. Either beneath this area or above that area. One of the two. On GJ and then on gold. Yeah, gold needs to get away from this entire no trade range. If we close bullish above this area, it's going to be a 15 engulfing as well, which is going to be a type 2 setup. But I'm going to rather say type 3, because we are obviously against. But closures is everything right now, boys. I can't just take anything off the rip. I gotta wait for those closures. Is that a 5 close, eh? 5 close. So we're definitely seeing reaction off of this level, guys. So like now, do you see how that candle broke that low there? Let me give the rundown quickly. You see how this candle broke the low over there? My idea is going to be that if it starts to engulf, which it is right now, and closes back above the level, this will then be seen pretty much just as a break and a retest. So break and a retest of the level. Quarter pip is right there, which obviously is very important to me. So I 100% need a closure above. If I can get a closure above, I can anticipate that price will go and wick fill on the left hand side and then tap into the nearest support level, which is there, which will obviously be near resistance. Go. But I have to wait, boys. Anything can happen at the quarter pip. I have to wait. Guys in Zoom, are we fine? Everybody good? Any questions? We're good. YouTube, we're good. We're just patient enough to wait. Gold sells 2508.97 beneath there for sure, yeah. Okay, 15 is incoming. 15 when the close is incoming. Let's see, let's see, let's see. GJ breaking those highs now. Wait for us, GJ. Don't just run. If she can close above, the setup's gonna look like this. Go. This will be the setup if we can close above. Tapping into that, and then overall highs. I can't just do it on open candle though, unfortunately. Damn. Gone. Okay, boys, that's unfortunate we can't take. I can't take candles on open. So, yeah, GJ's nothing I can do there, boys. GJ's left the building. Nothing I can do there. So GJ's gone. Is gold gonna give us something here? How big would this area be?
Wait a minute. Work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute. Had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real. I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last still. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Nothing we can do on gold as well. Got that close below, but there's no place for a stop loss. It's gonna have to sit tight, boys. Gotta sit tight. There's nothing we can do, man. We don't have stop loss on this base. There's nothing I can do. Because even if I did have to take it on their break, which isn't set up, I'm telling you that now. Look where stop will have to be. 44 pips, no thanks. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm rather gonna sit on my hands and wait. And if I don't have a trade today, it's all good. Gotta be disciplined and stick to my plan all the time. GJ tapping to liquidity as well. Let's see what it does from here. There's liquidity right there. 15 close also. No. Got liquidity right here, man. Don't be too aggressive on that. And this is why I didn't sell gold. Gotta wait, man. However, now at the rebreak of the lows, I can get involved. So at the rebreak of the lows, boys, I'll get it with a 30 pip stop loss, targeting those lows, right? We wanted to retrace more, to be dead honest with you. But definitely rebreak of the lows is going to give me the idea that we can continue driving down. But as of now, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't re-break those lows just yet, because I want to just sit here so we can start forming a 5-minute resistance. We don't have that yet. Always got to be patient, boys. Patience pays.
In the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east.
I'll definitely do the re-break of those lows though, so you can enter around 25 or 818, okay? TP1 will be 10 smacks. So that's the idea. GJ closing Maribosa with liquidity. This is what is reversing. And this is what I'm going to do now. Okay? If we start trading back above this level and start forming support there, I'm going to long it earlier on. Because why? This is then just then seen as a fake out. But you gotta be patient. News? Nah, I don't think it's... Nah, it's not news. Just liquidity. For Cholo, good morning. Very curious to see how these candles are going to close. Hourly close coming up 9 minutes as well. So I'm very curious to see how it's going to close on both the pairs. She's just now trading above there. It should run to liquidity. I like the idea of gold flipping and dropping, boys. I like this idea. Shall we test since everyone is struggling there now? Forming a support on this 5 minute was so crucial and we did it. Because now obviously as it forms resistance and it breaks the support, it could drop down. Yes brother, what's up? To be honest, I'm doing that already. I want to see the hourly close. Because this is very important how this hourly is going to close right now. It's at 4 hour liquidity right now. So it's either going to reject or it's going to close below. Close below, I'm selling it. If it gives me rejection, I'm going to have to wait a bit more. This price engulfing, closing above the closure around here, the tapping in the drive. I'll take longs. Go. With this one, closure beneath, must 1530 hourly has to close beneath. Gold definitely has the higher probable setup though, for sure.
One lot.
Where did I miss that?
Hey, you are into high lot size.
You see? Sama Lakey? Man's making money.
Thing you know, he's a famous stay-at-home dad.
You're disgusting.
I'd like to be a stay-at-home dad.
You know what? Both pairs. I think both pairs is about to set up for us.
What?
Come on, baby, give us some sit-ups, man. Give us some sit-ups. Support to resistance if we can close above. And here. Got a minute. "30 seconds, let's see if she can close beneath hourly." Hourly is convicting bearish though, so. Biggest thing right now is just 15. If this 15 can close weak bullish in the next candle in Calcit, I'll still take the sales. Only if it can close weak bullish. Okay, that was close. Got a weak bullish candle. Not my close beneath it, but got the weak bullish candle. GJ, nothing. Okay, nothing as of yet, boys. Yeah, no top wick, yeah. No top wick. And closure in the zone. Nothing yet, boys. Guys, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna anticipate that at the break of this highest gold, GJ is about to rip. high and high lows in the candlestick anatomy. Let's get ready for GJ buys, boys. 20, 21 for stop loss. Let's get ready up. Yes, I know. Okay, because at this point, with price making high highs and high lows within candlestick anatomy, if it's to re-break their previous, it should continue driving. And on gold, gold is just sitting. What I want gold to do is actually form a resistance point here, and then the break of support would make me want to sell it then. But this is going to be my ideas, okay? So what I'm going to do now on GJ, I'm going to put a buy stop, 190319. I'm going to anticipate that the rebreak of the highs should drive. $190,319. Go. So let's see if it can re-break those highs. If not, totally chilled. And gold. Gold is actually pressing quite hard from that level. Five close also coming up now. And if GJ breaks that low, I'll just remove the order, okay? Because the idea is that we're just going to continue the momentum. So if it's going to be breaking these lows, I'm just going to remove those orders. And then that idea will kind of be null and void. Dude. Bum 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 bum.
Miles, if you're closing 30-minute down, didn't consider taking time pause.
Back up.
Yes.
Yeah, I would, yeah. It's actually gonna be a type 2.
Says like it looks more like a type 2.
Yeah, because of the way it's set up.
You know it's
So this counter close needs to tap in, and as it breaks high we can long off of this level of support over here. Yeah,
Flip the dive.
yeah, type 2, yeah. But need to get that closure there, boys. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be the engulfing that'll close you. Okay, boys, GJ is dropping, so I'm gonna remove those buy stops. So those buy stops are removed just because you're now breaking that low. So the idea there's no more. Because more than likely now it's going to retest this level either to continue back up or... So it's either going to do that or it's going to do that. Okay. See. But nothing I can do yet on GJ, and nothing I can do yet on gold. Gold, I'm currently waiting to see if I can get a type 2, which would then be price closing bullish engulfing above that level. So price to close like this, right? And then the next one to tap in, grab liquidity, and then start driving. Okay. And on the contrary, if this now engulfs and turns bearish, we're selling. Because then this would have then be the retest of the level here. So you see the level there? That would have been the retest, the grab liquidity. For price to then turn bearish and close beneath, I'd want to sell it. Makes sense? Patience, boys, patience. You just drop. And we still on this yellow tape, bro. Hey, is there gold at the end of the rainbow? Don't need to wait for closure. I didn't even see gold drop like that. I literally looked at the left screen for like a second. Guys, on this, if this is gonna start breaking the low, we don't need to wait for closure. Why? Can somebody tell me why I don't need to wait for closure? Why in this case don't need to wait for closure if it just starts melting? 100%. Grab liquidity. Then that setup is gonna look something like this. No, we're gonna have a stop for 34 pips. So basically like that. At the high of the 5-minute body resistance. Guys, if I don't get it set up now, I'm gonna call it a session on YouTube. So YouTube, I'm gonna jump off, but I'm gonna continue with the MFX members. Fucking fly. I'm gonna continue with the I'm gonna continue with the MFX members in the Zoom. So that's with the members. So YouTube, if you want to be part of that, just join up with the membership. It has my entire course there, my mentorship, my guidance, everything you need from A to Z is there. Live trading as well. So yeah, there's the link right there. Join up, and I'll see you guys in the room. Let's get this money, man. Okay, 15 in 2 minutes. This bloody fly coming from? Oof. Da, 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 da. 100%. Je moet lekker slapen, chom. I'm gonna be on to like 11, half past 11. So, MFX members in the YouTube, just come to Zoom. We'll continue the session. Let's see how this closure looks. 15 close on GJ, 15 close on gold, back above the level. Nothing that I want yet. Nothing for me, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna continue and see what she provides. So, guys on MFX members on YouTube, just come to the Zoom. We'll continue the session there. And for the YouTube viewers that would like to be part of that, obviously that comes with the course, the mentorship, all that stuff. Just join the link in my description or the link that Charles just posted in our chat, and I'll see you guys there. But yeah, I will see you guys in the private Zoom. YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, I'm out.